The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Washington Commanders. And here it's the Giants defense making a statement. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Giants get the W by 2 touchdowns. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the LA Chargers. And it's Justin Herbert. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. The Chargers get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man Kevin O'Connell. His guys come in winners of 2 straight. Across from him, the head coach of the Giants. His team already has the X by their name. They have clinched the division. Now it's all about... So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play
to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with. A bit of a quick because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. He's taking set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He finds a man down on that connection. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He did a nice job skipping away from 1 tackle. Then going forward, gain of 5. It will be second down.
On the tackle. It's against 26-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Brian Burns getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. With the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like
the 30-yard line. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super.
Not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality, Mike? It just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw.
Back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Wilson. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
35-yard line.
Up the middle with Scannable. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down. But there you get a look at his numbers on the ground. All on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Once again, it's Scannable. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Ivan Pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff's going to look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Scannable. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Giants first down.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pick.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Singletary. And this one thrown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Russell Wilson. Touchdown, New York. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Five-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They'll see if... Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Right side, and it's brought in by Felton. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
15 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for
depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Second down. Second and 10.
On the ground is Mason. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
He stands up third and 5.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hopkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
39-yard line.
As much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll step up and run this.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll run. This is Mason. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is create. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's...
The coverage was tight. He still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. What? The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard.
1 quarter in the books. A 1-point affair. 7-6 is the score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here. The big. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That is caught. It's from the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back.
It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over.
Here we go.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's hot.
35. And the Vikings first down.
A run. And here's Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And the defense.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set!
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. 15 yards through the air. First down, Minnesota.
And And the Vikings, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Minnesota.
In the progression, so hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Up the middle they go. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. First carry now for Ty Chandler. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage.
And be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring it down for no gain.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get.
Job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and
it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Oh, so elusive. Even down near the goal line, doesn't quite get in. But his guys are...
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in.
I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Point on second down is McCarthy. Good blocking, and he's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care short of the 20-yard line. The Giants offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. Remember, he had a season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. On first and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete. Down to gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and a yard. At the 28-yard
on second down, a run with Scatterbury. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30. They'll go again with Scatterbury. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be marked down at the 45 yards. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
2 minutes to go here
line.
Till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. Open man is Robinson. 18 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
At the 33-yard line.
A run straight ahead at Scatterbury. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Ivan Pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic track second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike. With the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now Wilson. Now a screen to be set up for Singletary. And he will get into the end zone. Devin
to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass.
Drive will begin there. The Vikings offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half.
Here we go, Shaq. Hey, I go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Open middle, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
30-yard line.
On second down, here's McCarthy. To the right side.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Vikings.
The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. Now he'll run it. Second down, they need 3.
Let's go now.
Now McCarthy. Right side and corralled by Thielen. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
Alert! Alert!
To throw, it's McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes. Chubb backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is McCarthy. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
380! Not!
And they'll let Dutch run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hanson.
Our
for
trip
halftime
around the
report.
NFL
Scott.
starts now with a good divisional matchup in the black and blue NFC North. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. The Packers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And it's Jalen Hurts, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Eagles needed this one, and they got it. A victory that helps them keep pace in the NFC wildcard race. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the LA Rams. And it's Kyron Williams. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Rams get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The 25-yard line. The Giants offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to buy a QB. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
What?
On the give.
But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They go play action with Wilson. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Out this play, except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That one's in.
Quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings for that go-ahead score. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him.
20-yard line.
They'll motion over Thielen. On 2nd down, they'll run. He'll get about 2. Michael McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
22-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
the Giants take over first
Giants
and 10.
offense and running back in to build on the lead. On 1st down, it's Scannable. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Get this into the hands of Nate.
Up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's Hayes, right side. It's Johnson.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the give, it's Scannable. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Josh Mattel.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every. He's gotten even stronger now here in the 2nd.
Once again, it's Scannable. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. No.
But after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And he's in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the line.
That's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 8. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll get this out wide. from the 29. Here's second down and 5.
Ready? Viking, it's in.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down.
Good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's out of the 43. Here's second and a couple.
On the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On the ground is Mason. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Looking.
I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Up the middle with Scatterby.
Making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He's got his man. That's Slayton. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line.
Ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
At the 38-yard line.
This much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3.
Let's go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hopkinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside for a first down.
At the 16-yard
Ball
line.
down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Touchdown, Vikings. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one.
Time, is this truly a one-score game? They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will not get in. They will fill up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. Five-yard line.
First and 10.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set up in here, starting with a first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterby. Scalaboo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The 40-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next play. So far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. A run. And here's Mason. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Brings up second and
I can
11.
promise you that is not at the point of attack. There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his. Here's McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often the game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Giants offense headed back to take over as they start this one with 1st and 10. A give out of the gun, and it's Scalaboo. From the 25, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is
Coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Take over. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. We'll get this into the on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run. This is Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Here we go.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Howard. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
McFadden on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40 from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And wow, tough to bring down that time.
Yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Vikings first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Minnesota.
Protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The tackle made by Dexter.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll buy time left. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Vikings first down.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. This one brought in by Hawkinson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2.
From the shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. And they'll whistle him down, but before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Vikings first down.
On play action, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second
Throwing
and 4.
again is McCarthy, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Third down.
This is one of those throws where once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
In motion, Naylor. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. And he will score! Game on! Jalen Naylor! Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his second touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking 5-yard line. The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They have likely one. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going. It's second down. On second down, Russ. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Scalaboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the
So,
play.
right out of the
Brings
2-minute
up
break,
second.
we to go. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be in. It'll
Brings
force
up
third
down
down.
and 10.
380. The shotgun. Wilson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
That's interference.
That might
Defense.
make this a first down. They'll run with Scalaboo. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's brought down at the
That's a second
42-yard
charge
line.
timeout for Minnesota.
1 yard gain.
And they'll... They'll go again with Scattergood. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Talk things over before third. They go play action now. Wilson. Open man, that's Slayton. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
It's pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Victory very much. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.